Due to the amounts of transfers budgeted and forecasted every year, this tool will help you expedite and simplify the entry of the transfers. The transfer tool, also known as Transfers In-Out page. The user enters the activity number receiving the cash, the periods in which the transfers will occur, and the amounts. The corresponding entry for the transfer out side of the transaction will be automatically created. The benefits to the tool are the speed of budget entry, the accuracy, since the transfers out will always equal the transfers in. Please keep in mind the following important information. Transfer data cannot be changed directly in the detailed budget maintenance page. Changes to the transfer transactions can only be made through this transfer tool. Second, units that transfer cash to facilities in order to pay for construction work must use activity number 608-003-0002 as the receiving activity number. You may also create transfers out budget transactions for your activity number. And lastly, allocations are run hourly to copy the values from the transfer tool to the detailed budget maintenance page. Now let's begin on how to create a cash transfer. Log in into PantherSoft Financials. On the main menu, click on the FIU Budget Process. FIU Transfers In Out. Enter the following. In the Business Unit field, enter FIU 01 for operating activities. The Ledger field, enter Actual for forecast and Requested for budget. In the Activity Number field, enter your 10-digit activity number. While under the Fiscal Year, enter the current year for forecast or enter the following year for budget entries. Enter any optional fields if necessary, for example, the cost PID, the task, and budget reference. Click on the Search button. Enter the activity that will benefit from the transfer in the activity number field. The search for an activity. Click on the search icon to the right of the activity field and choose from the list of activities. Enter the accounting period. For example, this will be the month in which the transfer will occur. For your forecast, the available periods are from March through June, or periods 9 through 12. For the requested budget, the available periods are from July through June, or periods 1 through 12. Enter the amount that the activity number will be receiving as a positive number. To add additional budget transfer lines, click the plus button, and to remove lines, click on the minus button. Click the Calculate Totals button and click the Save button. If days later you realize that you have to modify a transferred out that has already been created in the system, simply search for your transaction. Go and navigate to the Cash Transfer tool, FIU Budget Process, FIU Transfers In Out, and enter the required information. In the Business Unit field, enter FIU 01. In the Ledger field, enter Actual or Requested. And then your activity number. And lastly, fiscal year you are modifying. And any other optional fields as necessary. Click the search button. Enter changes to the existing budgeted transfer as necessary. Click the Calculate Totals button to recalculate totals. And click on the Save button. Now to review transfers in entered by another department, go to FIU Budget Process, FIU Transfers In Out, type in the business unit, ledger, the activity number, and the fiscal year. Click Search, and the link to view transfers in will appear for you to click and view transfers in. You will see the details of the activity transfers in. Lastly, confirm transfers in the Detail Budget Maintenance page. Remember, in order to view transfers in the Detail Budget Maintenance page, you need to wait for the allocation process to run, which will be ran hourly. Navigate to the Detail Budget Maintenance page using the links on the left-hand side of the page. Menu, FIU Budget Process, Detail Budget Maintenance. Enter the business unit field and enter ledger field information such as actual or requested. Click on Search. To view your transfer activity now, enter the fiscal year, account, transferred out, E57000 or transferred in, R57000, and activity number. Click Query. Click the Calculate button to display the totals. To see details by period, click the account. And this concludes the instructional video on the cash transfer tool.